So we come to our last segment, which is quite famous. It's called rapid fire. Here you can't take much time. Whatever first thought comes in your mind, you have to answer that.
Right.
So my first question to you is, favorite Mumbai spot to unwind after a hectic day of a meeting?
Juhu Beach. I stay in Juhu. I take my kid to Juhu Beach.
Nice. So one Mumbai street food you can never resist.
Vada pav.
Your go-to stress buster during intense project deadline.
Playing chess on the phone.
Okay. The most bizarre request or suggestion you have ever received from a client.
I think, as such, I've just I have not come across any eccentricities. Yeah, so
None.
Nothing that I can not accommodate.
So your secrets to staying creative and innovative in the real estate industry.
I think just being solution centric. So just trying to look at the bright side, trying to see that okay, maybe there is working over here, maybe there's something. Looking at a problem from a jovial perspective that अच्छा हुआ ये अभी पता चल गया बाद में पता चलता तो क्या हो जाता so somewhere trying to take it in a lighter
Nice. The most extravagant purchase you made to celebrate a project milestone.
I think I bought my wife a good branded purse or something when there was a permission that was just not coming and I got it and I think I had sort of been tiptoeing on her last nerves at that point of time with my stresses. So I was like, I need to sort this out as well. But yeah.
The most hilarious incident during a property showcase or a launch event, if you had come across any.
I'd rather not talk about it on the camera.
Okay. So which book impacted you personally and professionally?
Quite a few of them actually. Deep Work has impacted me a lot. The story of Jack Ma, the story of Elon Musk, just certain things that I could pick up from them.
If you had to tell why Deep Impact, what was the
Deep Work?
Deep Work, sorry.
So the reason why Deep Work really impacted me was because when with technology it can sort of come to place in information overload. The way, in fact, there's another book called Hooked, which makes you understand the way social media and all these technologies make you hooked on it. It's like a drug, right? That dopamine hit.
Yeah.
So somewhere when you allocate 90 minutes away from your phone on pure work, which is impossible by the way in our line of work because you have to be on the phone continuously, but you try to lock your social medias and stay true to the tasks of the day for at least 90 minutes, it jumps up your productivity by that much. So that is something that I always do try to do, and which is why I like to be in the car because I have motion sickness. I can't be on social media that much, so I can sort of stay focused on pure work.
Yes. If you weren't in real estate, what field do you think you would be in?
I think just before real estate, I was in this sort of a marketing addiction phase where I was thinking of maybe looking at venturing into my own marketing firm and stuff like that because I have that sort of creative tilt. I like to look at things in a unique perspective.
So advertising, marketing, yeah. Nice. If you could have dinner with any real estate industry figure, living or historical, who would it be?
I think Iran and Nisa.
And why?
Oh, because there is not a single moment which you don't absorb something noteworthy from. Just the way he will, even the way that he just effortlessly delivers a joke. You just like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. But yeah.
So if you had to pick a favorite among all the projects you have worked on, which one holds a special place in your heart?
I think the Andheri one, the Omkar Flexidenses, simply because that was a concept that me and my marketing team, we came up on the fly. We were not understanding what to do with the product that we had on hand and how to really give our vision across the table to the end buyer, and then by the time that it actually shaped up, we understood that the amount of digital advertising that we needed to do was not even required. Like, people just went over there and they understood how to use it. So that was something that was very magical, when you can deliver your vision, not just the product, but the vision itself of the project, and then when you hear your own words from the home buyer without any prompt, इसको तो ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं ना अपन, तो ये ऐसे भी काम आ सकता है ना. That is a very wholesome moment. It's a moment of moment.
Nice. So, if you could collaborate with any architect or designer living on historical, who would it be?
So many. Kengo Kumar, Tadao Ando, Louis Kahn, Le Corbusier, so the guy who basically made Chandigarh. But then, it would have to be on my final decisions. Daniel Skin. I can just go on and on and on.
Okay. Describe your leadership style in 3 words.
Extremely flexible, very rooted, and I think my staff would like to say hot-headed.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So, is there a mantra or motto you personally live by and you apply in your personal and professional setup?
Wabi Sabi.
Okay.
It's the imperfect perfections or perfect imperfections. You sort of have to take the good with the bad, and you have to see that, that in itself also is a thing of value. So every time that there is a project that comes with its, issues or problems or something, you have to see that, okay, you have to understand that the reason why you can do this project and only you can do it is because you know that you can solve this problem. And somewhere appreciate that fact. And that just sort of, somewhere it makes the entire process bittersweet, more sweet than bitter. So, we try to stick to that.
And lastly, I want to know, what's the best piece of advice you have received in your career, which you still swear by, and the worst piece of advice that you didn't live by, but it still makes you chuckle?
The best piece of advice was by Nandanani sir, do more.
Okay.
Just keep doing. See, this interview for us might not have gone this good, but if I do this for the 10th time, I know I'll ace it. It's what you apply. So you didn't get the permission, go again. You didn't get it the way you wanted, go again, ask again. Do it to a point beyond self-respect and shamelessness. Like, don't let these things matter. Crush your ego, but just keep doing more.
Nice.
And do more is something that, and also the second thing that he said was beautiful was worry but do. That's like, okay, you're scared to, get beyond this point because it might not have the impact on your project that you think, but go beyond that. Move beyond that point. Somewhere you can always, go back to rectifying things, but do.
I think that's why we see how far away it is right now, right?
Absolutely. But do more is one advice that I try to do. So, नहीं वर्कआउट हुआ इसको वापस से ट्राई करते, नहीं वर्कआउट हुआ इसको वापस से ट्राई करते. And the other thing is, there's one more book, Creative Incorporated. It's about the story of Pixar.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful book and it's one of the best books that I have read in my life. So it says that commit to small mistakes. Like don't avoid small mistakes to think that you can perfect it. Like, because smaller mistakes are easier to rectify than bigger ones. So Hiranandani sir's advice coupled with this is what sort of just keeps driving me. छोटा ही तो करती है.
And the worst advice you have received, which you haven't, of course, followed, but still makes you chuckle when you look back.
Honestly, I've just blacked out bad advices.
That's a good way.
Yeah, no, because you just okay. Yeah, one of them was I won't say who, but खुद के परमिशंस खुद कौन पास करता है, तू तो डेवलपर है, तेरे लिए आदमी काम करने का है. It was a horrible advice.
Coming from a developer.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, from one of the persons in the line, one of the stakeholders. I think that is just because you have to be rooted to what you're doing, and I like to be rooted to everything. I might be able to delegate at a later stage, but at the start, I sort of just have to see how things go about, and that is maybe a flaw, that is maybe a weakness, but it's how I'm able to understand what to delegate when, and it also makes me understand the hardship of the process itself. If I think that I can get this permission within 7 days, but I can't, I have no right to demand it from a person.